This didn't take long at all, and I'll show you how I did it. Tipped some orange juice on them. I don't know if that would make any difference or not. Among other things, I've just treated the bug to some new mirrors, but they're really nice, but they're really shiny and really chrome, so they don't really look right stuck on the old rat of a Baja Bug body. So we're going to do something about that. Right, so this is what they were like when they were brand new, or they are brand new, and that's what they're like, really shiny like that. And this is what I've done. I've actually give it some patina, dulled it down, and actually give it some real rust. So this didn't take long at all, and I'll show you how I did it. Alright, the first thing I did, well actually I took the mirror apart, but for now I'll show you. I got some Scotch-Brite and just sat down and sort of rubbed away at it. A nice little round motion like that. And as you can see, I don't know if you can actually on the camera, that's dulled that right down, it's taken the shine off it. So keep going a bit further, because chrome's only very thin. And you sort of get the nickel colour coming through the back of it a little bit like that. So basically I went over the whole mirror, I took the mirror apart and did both bits like that, and then I decided that I had to actually damage the chrome, sort of get something to sort of eat into it. So I've seen people using hydrochloric acid on other YouTube videos, but buying stuff like that around here is pretty difficult. So I got myself an old battery from work and decided to get the acid out of it. It said it was a lead acid battery, but as it turns out it's actually an absorbent glass matte one, which is why no acid's running out. So I resorted to plan B. When you're doing this stuff, make sure you wear gloves and wear goggles, because it's acid and you don't want to get it in your eyes or in your skin. So wear the proper PPE. So let's see what happens here. I had these bits of whatever you call them on, glass mat, I guess you call them, because it's an AGM battery, but they wasn't really doing anything. So I tipped, instead of putting water on them which would have diluted the acid, I tipped some orange juice on them. I don't know if that would make any difference or not, but looking at it now, it's actually eaten into the chrome. See that? So that sort of works. I just need to clean it up, probably with some Scotch-Brite. But I might be able to make that rust as well if I leave that out in the rain or something. We'll give that a go. I'll clean it up and give it a go. Right, let's have a look down here. Let's see what's happened to this overnight. I left it in the grass so it gets all damp and wet. Oh, I never thought I'd get so excited about rust. Look at that. That's awesome. And that's just overnight. What I'll probably do with these as well is, once the rust is more established, I'll actually polish them up so that they're more sort of like this, just with the rust pitted, because at the moment it's just surface rust. But If I leave that in a damp, that will start pitting that, and then I can polish the rest of it up a little bit better. There, one manky mirror. So that's that then. It's way more fun aging stuff rather than restoring stuff, and I'm really enjoying making my car look old and manky, even though it is old and manky already, but sort of making it look more tastefully old and manky, I guess. So this video is not 8 minutes long, so to shamelessly get it to 8 minutes so I can advertise on it, I'm going to show you some more patina bits and pieces. If I get out. So I really like these old stickers which are on the quarter lights which I got. That one's pretty cool. And I can actually see past it into the mirror when the mirror's on there, so it's going to stay. And this Rego sticker here from '82, Commonwealth Games in Brisbane. That's a pretty cool one to still have on there. And the rear lights, I did paint these about 20 years ago, but now they're sort of got a nice real patina on them, so they work well too. I'd like to put blue dots in them because they look really cool, but it's hard enough for people to see me when I'm braking anyway, so I'm really not going to do that. That's my cool rear view mirror which I've always had, which has got a nice, the way the mirror's coming off around the edge there looks really cool, and a cool sticker. And I picked these up the other day in a job lot of parts I got. Some original sun visors, so I might cover them in some fur like this, or I'm actually having the seats reupholstered, so I might get old mate who's doing them to do them in the same material. I don't really know what happens here to stop it keep falling down. I don't really know how that works yet. I'll have to find that out. I've got the old window winder handles and door handle. It's going to have the checker plate back on the doors for now, but I want to put some really nice thin smooth aluminium on them, because the checker plate, that's what I've got on at the moment. Well, it's actually tread plate, which looks a bit naff really. And these old headlights, which I'm going to make fit at some point, they've got a nice patina on them as well, but they look so cool at the early style headlights in a Eyed Baja. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment and all that good stuff, and have a great day.